Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Battlegrounds has been actually surprisingly fun for me. A lot of my complaints about the bugs haven't appeared this week. I mean, I take it on a week-to-week basis, right? I haven't had any inability for my matches to actually go on so far. Knock on wood. Of course, the minute I say that, it's probably going to be the case where it doesn't happen. And at the same time, it's also been really rewarding to use more of my roster. That's the purpose of today's video, because we have this level up event, which, by the way, as always, before we do anything else, I waited to do this on this video. But as always, the best thing about the Black ISO market, besides the champion boost for 10,000 gold, is the ability to exchange 3 tier 2 alpha for 1 tier 5 basic. And even if you somehow need tier 2 alpha and not tier 5 basic, instead of automatically trading in 3 tier 2 alpha, 1 tier 5 basic for 3 tier 2 alpha, just remember, if you can wait until the end of Alliance Quest, it's way cheaper in glory, I think, for anybody going from uncollected and above, to buy 3 tier 2 alpha. That's 1,875 glory than it is to get enough tier 5 basic. I think it's 7 you need. Yeah, that's a huge amount. Huge difference of glory saving. So if you missed that video I made a couple weeks ago on that, there's a quick reminder. So, with that being said, another thing that I've learned about Battlegrounds, and look, sometimes I get matched up against somebody who's just a much better player. Even if their roster isn't as full with 6 stars. Their 5 stars, especially because most of the 5 stars are SIG 200 rank 5, are still really impressive. Still really good defenders. And one of the people that I know is popular to rank up in Alliance War that I haven't ranked up before, because quite frankly, I didn't use him, is a Mystic champ. Now when I look at my catalysts and I scroll down, I see I've got 1 tier 2 alpha still in overflow even after that exchange. But when I go to my class catalyst, my Mystic's at 17 out of 20. So, I could use an old rank up in that regard. So, since Battlegrounds has made me reassess things, there are 2 champions that well, actually 3 Mystic champions that I think I'm going to take to rank 2 eventually. One is Man-Thing, and one is Man-Gog. Both of them are highly impressive Mystic champions. But the champion that I think is the best defender out of these 3 is Mojo. If I have Archangel, I'm good, right? Not a tough fight. But if I don't, if I use one of the conventional people I use, even like Black Widow, Clairvoyant, or certainly Corvus or Cosmic Ghost Rider, I've had some bad experiences. So I would not have done this rank up otherwise, but I'm excited to do it now thanks to Battlegrounds. And I'm not saying that Mojo at rank 2 is automatically going to be good enough to get a kill, but he is somebody who I'm going to feel confident, especially in like a tiebreaker, because Battlegrounds is super fascinating, right? At the beginning, you're putting out maybe your best defender or maybe your second best defender, and then you're figuring out which attacker you want to use. And I am starting to get smarter about strategy. Before, I was just like selecting somebody and being like, all right, good luck. If you beat, say, Apocalypse, you beat Apocalypse. But when you're left with like 2 out of 3 attackers and the one defender you're left with, he's got a really good counter for. Like, let's say he's got Magneto and the defender you have left is Doctor Doom. You could be pretty screwed. And by you, I mean me. So I think Mojo is harder to counter than some defenders, and I also think he's got value as both an attacker and a defender. And I know that most people who have taken up Mojo have already thought all this through in their head in Alliance War. But because I don't do Alliance War and I refuse to do Alliance War, this is something that I'm going to keep at rank 2 for now. But have the ability to think about rank 3 in the future. As you can see, I've got tier 5 Mystic, but I might be holding those to take Dr. Doom to rank 5 next, and so I don't want to go ahead and use one automatically. Anyhow, that is my that's my rant for today. Battlegrounds has changed the level up event. I wish you got more points to contribute to the level of it than 32,980 to take a 6-star from rank 1 to rank 2. I think that on paper should be more, but at the same time, got to be thankful for what it is, and I am. I'm very glad they added this in. And as a reminder, the best final thing I should say, I had like 4 things I wanted to cover, and I covered all but this. All I'm doing is spending my Battleground trophies on 6-star signature stones, and I've been able to win enough Battlegrounds fights. Trust me, I'm as surprised as anybody. That I've already purchased the full week's worth, and so everything that I get, even if I lose 2 fights and just get the credit for attempting 2 fights, I'm just using it to roll over to get ahead for next week. And so as a budgeter, it's actually really exciting for me. I know it's super nerdy, but I thought I'd give you some info because 390 is so cheap for a generic 6-star. It feels mispriced, but I love that that's the fact. Thank you, Kabam, for not changing the price of it. All right, take care, everybody. Thanks for watching.